the example that Tim used about a grad student, I want to say it was a young adult,
Right.
going into a congregation, um, I think actually is emblematic of
Mhm.
one of the
Mhm.
major threads in the whole season, even though it was in a congregation. But I think it's one of the takeaways for congregations. So I'll connect these dots. But when you remapped the religious landscape, you did it from a different lens, and it's one of the individual seeking meaning making.
Right.
Meaning for their lives, right?
Right.
And how they're going to find that in community, but also as they're being formed. And um, and that example from Tim, well, let me say again with the map, y- the congregation is located in this lower left corner,
Right. Right.
but there's this whole wide, uncharted territory that seems like we don't have access to as a congregation. However, okay, so then we go, let me say, we go back to Tim's example, and the congregation that was so focused on its own needs and
Right.
institutional structures that they offered him an opportunity to volunteer, because so often we have seen that as a way to connect in the
Right.
church,
Right.
but it was a real miss with the meaning that he was seeking, right? Okay.
Right.
So to me, that's actually a hopeful message that says, if the church can get on board with the notion of what it means to be seeking meaning and to be formed as a human being in community, that actually the church is really well equipped to do that if we
It
can
is.
leave behind our institutional lens.